This is question 3, what have I learned from my audience feedback? And overall I found that the audience feedback was like really helpful. Because like without the audience feedback you're kind of making a film for yourself, which is not what you want to do. So with so we made it with the audience in mind, asking them questions, what they wanted to see and stuff. And overall we got really good responses, and like we just found that it was the key really. So what we did was we made a questionnaire on Google Docs, which is like a really useful website as well, because after you can put it in graphs and you can do it in charts, which is really helpful for our blog. And it was really helpful for people to see, and me and Mikey we could edit together from different places and stuff like that, so we could choose the questions together. And the first question we asked was what kind of zombies would they like, because you can get like fast zombies, slow zombies, like over the years of film there's totally loads of different zombies, and the majority of the answers were fast zombies, because they're the most scary, the most thrill, and they give you like the exciting and stuff like that, especially if you can get the camera right and you can pull it off, it looks really good. And then the second question was what kind of makeup would you like to see, because you can get like over the top makeup, or you can get like minimal makeup, which is kind of more realistic. And because we're working on a budget, most of the audience said that minimal would be the best. So what we did was we just like splattered blood all over the actors' faces and stuff like that. And then yeah, that was probably the best way to go, because like from watching other films and stuff like that, we realised like over the top can sometimes look bad, and it can ruin, you can just bring the whole film down with it. Like if you have like loads of white on your face and stuff like that, it's unrealistic and it's just not what you want to see. And the third was the acting. The audience really they didn't demand good acting, but they thought it was really key, because if you have really bad acting, like really terribly bad acting, it just brings down the whole outset of the film, and it's just like it ruins it a bit. So that was probably one of the key things, and the actors actually did a pretty good job in the end after what we used, because we had a script outlined, but actors didn't turn up when we'd already done it like 3 times. So we decided to just do it on this 3rd time, and what we did was we just got the actors to improvise, which kind of helped a bit because it made it flow much more than it like robotedly read off a script, which was good. And not only did we use Google Docs for our audience research, we went on Reddit, which has a really good zombie fan base, and what we did was we posted a question which got on the front page of our zombies. And the question was like, me and a friend are making a film, and we just wanted some advice on other people that have done stuff like this, and we'll just put like the outline of the film, like just our story, and we'll just ask for any advice. And it got some really good responses, like what kind of equipment we could use, like they pretty much backed up some of the stuff that the people said in class, but it made it easier, because it's not just people who are 18 years old, 17, 18, you get a full range of people that you don't know from the internet. It's just pretty good. And so we made the film, and we were really happy with how it turned out. We put it on Facebook, and we actually got some really brilliant responses. I was really pleased about what we got from it. We got like 30 likes, and we got a load of really positive comments from our friends and people on our friends list and stuff like that. I was really pleased with how it was responded to. And then it was on YouTube as well. But it was on Mikey's YouTube channel, and he has quite a few subscribers, like a couple of thousand, and it gained over about 300 views, and it got really loads of, like it got about 15 likes or something like that. It was really like, I was really pleased with how people saw it. And so like really, if you think about it, without the feedback that we got, the film wouldn't be exactly the same as what it would have been if we didn't get any audience research. And we probably would have made it how we wanted to see it, but it wouldn't really gel with how like the audience wanted it, which is really like the main thing. And overall, I'm really glad with the responses we got from like different social media websites, different ways of using the internet really to get across, and I was really happy.